What's up? I think it's been 2 weeks, a few months. I don't know. It's been quite a while since I uploaded a new video on my YouTube channel. Um, Here's an update. Um, so let me just find a way to adjust my camera here. I'm using my bottle as a stand. See if it's working. I think it's gonna work. Don't worry. I'll make it work. Told you. There you go. So yeah, where were we? So yeah, we haven't uploaded any videos. It's been quite a long time, and I know you guys. Uh, what guys? I mean, anyway, let's put it to the. Just jump back to the video itself. I started this yapping series to be as candid as possible, as real as possible, as no BS and shit, like no editing and all that, like raw shit. So that's what we are here to do. That's what we are going to do. Anyway, so what's going on? So what's going on with the channel? What's going on? It's been a year since I started it, and there's just only like 4 week scripted one. The rest is like just the yapping series. It's just my way of coping myself that at least I'm doing putting something out there, which is true and which is not so true at all. I mean, I can literally put some more effort on the video. Obviously you can didn't do it. There's no need to do it because there's enough shit outside. Why not create some more? No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, let's get to the main content of the video, that why we are making it. The point is that this year itself was such a life changing, not only changing, it would say this year itself was really beautiful in a sense that it taught me a lot. I started with the supermarket psychology, then I did some more videos, and then I got busy with my YouTube channel. Was busy with my studies, obviously, and then with the studies, I found myself stuck, and because there was this phase that I would just keep repeating, I would just keep studying and studying and studying, and nothing was clicking in, and I was like, what am I doing wrong? And then there was more pressure to make content. There's more pressure, not any pressure, it wasn't even any pressure. It's just like my mind was keep telling me like, what's next, what should we do, what can we do? And I was like, okay, how about this, once we finish our exams, I can do that, I can start that. My exams are done and I'm just clueless, I'm just like don't know what to do. That was like after the first sem. I did something with friends, but I was quite excited about that, and it went really good. Hey, the acting could be better. I mean, yeah, the whole thing could be better. It just now I look at it, it's like, oh yeah, well, what was that, bro? Whatever, man. We're trying, man. We're trying. We're going up. Yeah. Anyway, that's not the thing. Yeah. Then I was like, okay, let's just pause it for a second because no ideas were popping in my brain, man. It's just like it's empty now. It's like empty void and no ideas are coming. And I'm like, okay, let's just get focused. Let's just focus on my studies now. Now in that time, what happened is that while me being in semester 2, and I've been thinking like, should I drop out or not? Like, do I really want to do this degree or do I really want to pursue it? And then I was like, okay, how about I just start making some TikTok videos? I did like 30-day challenge meeting new people. And intention was just to like, like keep posting anything or something on somewhere, because you need to keep on like, producing some shit, like, but then at the end of the whole 30-day challenge was like, I was quite like, because I was recycling, not recycling, I would say, but like it's like I would meet three people on one day, and I would be like, oh, this is 1, 2, 3 days, like 3 days worth of content. I will meet four people on one day. That's like four days worth of people worth of content, which is true. I mean, like, no one give a shit. Like, I don't give a shit about that as well. But the thing is, the point was I'm making is this, that there was constant pressure that if I don't do that, oh my god, I'm not doing the right thing. There's keep like there was a time when I was like, oh, I didn't meet anyone. Like, what do I do? And then I was just like, go back to the camera roll, whatever the video was sitting in my photos, which I didn't want to upload, but I uploaded. I was like, need something. But still, that's how it is. Hold on, just give me a second. Yeah. Well, where was I? I mean, yeah. So that's how it was working, right? So, because my brain was constantly like, oh no, you need to make content, you need to do that, blah blah blah. And right at the moment, I met so many people, also creators, who are making content for TikTok, who is making content for YouTube as well. Some were doing live streaming. I'm not gonna say any of the name particular, uh, but yeah, they were doing really good, and that got me thinking that is it really something is it something really that I want to pursue as a career? And that was a period of time that I was struggling with my studies. Not even struggling, because I was like focusing on like what should my next content be, like what should I do, and that I was doing TikTok, and I was like sort of distracted myself from studies completely. And that was the time when I was like, okay, how about if I fail this year, like I need to pursue something else. And then I saw them, like the content creators, like the way they were making the TikTok, the live streaming. Not gonna lie, it's not for me. This is not something that I want to do. This is not something that I would like to pursue. Even the 30-day challenge, it was good, it was cool, it was chill. I was gonna start another 30-day challenge. I mean, talk about some mental health, depression, like something like that. Do the interviews, like I was questioning people. Again, I was in city. It was a month ago, not even a month ago. Yeah, it was 2 months ago in October, right? And I was like, and I met people. I asked few questions, and I was like, they were like all be like rejecting it. And I was like, hold on a second, Nev. And I was like, hold on a second, Nev. Is this really what you want to do? You know, and because there was no purpose, there was no clear goal of making that video. Am I making an excuse for not doing that shit? Maybe I am, maybe not, I don't know. But that felt like that's where something like click. And that's when I was like, oh my god, this shit is not for me. This is not for me. Something is just not for you. Maybe this is not what I want to do. Yeah. Yes, I like to ask question, like interview people, but this is not something that I would like to do every single time on my videos, because myself, what I'm personally thinking, and this is where the trajectory of this channel is gonna go. I will still make yapping series, but not as often that I was putting right now. In past few months, it will be something that like once a month or twice a month, twice like quarter, I don't know. Well, there will be some, but mostly it will be more mainly focusing on education based, not even education based, like a something like education, like filmmaking, like whatever I've been doing it like since like fucking last month, right, last year. So that sort of videos, but in a more better, obviously more better setup, more better lighting, better content, as in journal, that I actually love to watch while on my TV while eating my lunch. Like I'm a vegan, so I eat tofu. So I don't know why I said that, but hey, whatever, man. Anyway, so after that incident, what happened was that my brain was clicking, and I was like, okay, is this really what you want to do? And then I was like, no, this is not what I want to do. Yeah. What I want to do, I want to do something like I did, like Reddit lamp story, something like supermarket psychology, something like that. Like this is good. I love that shit. I loved working on it. I was like very excited. I was like, yes, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. But the thing is, And that's also when I realized that I cannot do alone. Yeah. Yes, you have seen people working. Yes, you have, yes, I need friends, but sometimes the friends are not available. Sometimes the people you're working with, they're not available. And because, you know, well, it's your fucking dream, man. Go figure out how to do it yourself. Don't like, like, don't drag people into the shit, like, they don't want to do it. It's not like they don't want to do it. It's just like, I felt something that I need to improve myself to a point where people love to work with me. People appreciate working with me, and they do. I mean, they do. Obviously, it's just like fun time with friends. So it's like, yeah, don't give a shit. Anyway, um, what I was thinking is this. Yeah, so that moment it clicked me that this is not something what I want to do. You know, and I don't really want to make money out of the content like a solely sole uh, income source, like content creation. This is not something I want to do, honestly. What I'm trying to do is this, that basically focusing on studies and like kind of way figure out my way to enhance this content journey for me. Because I did try like AI slop videos. I did upload it on this channel, new channel by the way. I did upload it and it got like over 1K of views on just like single day, and I was like, I can really do that. But this is not something I want to do. This is not something that I want to be known for. Not even known for. It's just like, if yes, money is good, but then this is not something that I want to do. Like, and not in morality, not in ethical. It's just like that's not something that I would like to do. Yeah, and content itself for me, it should be like, what do I really want to do? What do I really want to make? And not only that, what is my core? What does the audience want? This is not audience want like the yapping series, blah blah blah. But the thing is, hey, it's there, man. It's there. Whatever. Like, you can't do anything about this. But keep it. I'll keep this video as a reflection, as a reflecting point to come back again and again and again, every single year, every single month, whenever I feel distracted myself. I feel like I don't have anything to do. I don't have any single purpose. Just come back to this video and be like, oh, so this is what I wanted to do. This is what I want to do. There are so many. The whole year itself, in particular, the whole year was like, oh, I want to start this, I want to do that, I want to do this, yeah, after this I will do that, after this I'll do that. And as soon as that period finishes and I have nothing to start, nothing to, no ideas, no nothing, like literally straight after my exam finished, I was like completely blank, and I had no single purpose. And then you just open your LinkedIn, you just open your like Instagram, and you just open your like Facebook, and the first thing you see is like, oh, I mean, people, they're saying like, I found a job, this, that, that's, it's good. I mean, I'm happy for you. But the thing is like, why am I like struggling? Why am I like lost? Why is it so easy? Why does it look that easy for the people, to see that people are succeeding, but you're like just stuck? And that's when I was like, okay, maybe this is something that everybody go through. Maybe they go through every single time think of this sort of things. But we can't do anything, man. You can't do. Study wise, I was a bit distracted, and that distraction was solely my problem. It's my fault. But the thing is, I could have make it better, but I didn't do it. I didn't do it because the whole time I was like, what if I fail? What if I fail? What if I fail? And I didn't fail. The whole year was like, because this whole year was like pretty traumatic for me. This will be for next video of like a story time anyway. But this video is, let's just focus on something that's traumatic. That's like what 2025 has taught me. This year started with like YouTube. I was pretty sure that I want to start a YouTube channel. I want to be like, have a company, not having a company, but like have a like few people working with me at the end of this year. Like, yo, this is what I want. Yeah, YouTube channel. Yeah, million subscribers. Yeah, 10K. No, that didn't happen. So obviously for many other reasons. It's not like you have to put so many effort. It's just like um it's just like something that needs to be clicked. That's something you really need to enjoy about the content itself, about the whole process itself. And I kind of fell in love with the whole process. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. From writing to shooting, it's beautiful. But the problem that I am facing right now, that's there's no ideas that are popping in my brain. I want to copy so many ideas, but do I really want to copy that idea? That's something that, again, another thing is that I'm really bad at time management. And this whole year taught me like time management, how bad I am at time management. And I swear to God, man, I'm still figuring out. I'm 20-year-old, um, stressing about time management, which is, ugh, I don't know. It is, it is what it is, man. Um, Another thing that I was, I learned this year was that the more you go down, the more closer you get to the God. I don't know if it's real or not. It's just like that's just my hypothesis. Because every time I was sick, I was just praying like, why am I sick? Why am I sick? Why my body is aching? Why am I having headache? Why my nose are blocked? Every time I was sick, this year I was sick like twice this year. It was in March, then it was in November. But like the whole time it was like, why? Why is this happening to me? And the only thing that it taught me was this, that you are not, you're just a human. You're just a human, you're just a man, you're not bigger than a god itself. And that is something very humiliating or like humbled, um, that I found it like really amazing. I don't know, it's just, I found it, fuck it. And that's sort of interesting because sometimes you'll be really prideful of the way you work, the way you look, the way you have done anything. But at the end of the day, even at the end of the day, everybody will get sick at some point. At the end of the day, you realize that, okay, maybe you're not that, great after all. There's always so many great people than you. So many, there's, there's, even if you're the best human in the world, there's always God, you know. Even if you're like at the peak of the human race, there's always a God. There's always an unknown force greater than you. And that is something that this year taught me. And reflecting back, it seems really good. Another thing is, um, there was so many times I was focusing on multiple things at once. And obviously, if you chase two rabbits, you will catch none. That's what happened. That's what always happened. And that's kind of strange because you can't change this habit of your. That's why you need to build up that momentum. That's why you need to build up that thing. Another thing that I learned was because I was journaling the whole year, right? And I felt like it's a chore now. It's not something that I want to do. It's a chore now, you know. So every time I'll be like going to sleep around 11 or maybe 12 a.m. and I didn't do like I haven't done any journaling on that day. I would be like stressing. I need to write something. Oh, tick, 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 tick. And that's something stupid, you know. Even if you like say it like it's a discipline, it's a discipline. It's not discipline. It's just bullshit. You're just tricking your mind in a manner that, oh, you think it's good for you. What are you actually journaling? I'm just journaling. Oh, this is what happened on my day. Like this went good. Blah blah blah. Good night. Yeah. Love you, mama, dad. Blah. Thank you, God. That's all. That's it. And then why do you need a journaling? The whole purpose of journaling is like reflecting. The whole reflection is taken away if you are just like doing it as a chore. It's like you love to paint, and now that paint is your holiday homework. That whole joy of creating something is taken away from you by making it as a joy, as a job. as a chore, obviously. Um, so that's something new. Another thing is that the whole thing about, I'll be focusing on content again. The whole thing is that um, I couldn't focus on anything. No, sorry, I couldn't focus on anything, right? And I was feeling bad, really bad. Like, what's happening? What's going on? There's no motivation anymore, you know. But the thing is that it needs a purpose, you know. It needs a purpose. There's no purpose, you know. There's no purpose. There's no meaning behind it. Another thing is that you struggle to be like, oh, how to start? What is the idea? How do I do it? How do I make it perfect? And that's something that everybody go through. And I myself is still figuring out how to do that shit. Um, yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe that's how it is. Um, that's how it works, man. That's how it works. Another thing is this morality was something else. I don't know. I don't know. It's like, it's something that every human being, I think for me, this year actually taught me this. If actions are on your favor, for you, corruption, nepotism, capitalism, you know, all these things would be okay and you will promote it. And that's come from that can come from any human being. That can come from your brother. That can come from your, you know, closest best friend. That can come from anyone. You know, if the actions are on your favor, you myself, you my friend, will say yes to corruption. You, my friend, you say yes to anything that is immoral to you right now. But if it's in your favor, you will say yes. And this is something that I was, you know, thinking in the morning. I was like, I need to make something like that. Um, the reason is very simple, because we all humans are selfish. We all humans are providing, it's whether to you, whether to your family, whether to your loved ones. You know, you are always trying to provide some value. It is very crucial. It's very important for you, for a person, to be as um, not a fruitful. I'm looking for a different word. As capable as much as possible to provide to his community, to provide to his I'm saying his because mostly I speak in a male, blah blah blah, you can figure it out anyway. Because a man has to provide for his family, man has to provide for his, obviously you can change that man to woman or anything, because a man has to be capable enough to provide, enough to you know, protect his tribe, protect his family, protect his community. And that's up to a man to be as much as powerful, as much as strong as possible to do that, you know. And for that, if a man has to be corrupt, if a man has to um, sell his soul, he will do it. He will do it. He will do it. And that's something that's very simple. That is very simple. There's no you know, explanation. You know, we humans are a biggest snitch in the whole universe. You know, like, we can go beyond the god, not beyond the god. I mean, like, we can go behind the god and, you know, like, snitch on Satan. We can go behind the Satan and snitch on God. You know, we are the human that, you know, Christians Bible describe that, you know, for that, for Christ has to be born, you know, to die to death for our sins. You know, we are the humans, you know. And that's why it's very simple. It's very simple that for you it will be really easy. And there's no personal experience from this, you know, why it's happening, blah blah blah. But the thing is, all the advantage to you, whether it's a, you know, you going to a good the school, whether you getting good grades, whether you going to a good school, whether you're going to getting good um you're starting a good business, whether you're going to a new sorry, good job, yeah, you know, anything at all that is happening to your life, it's happening because of these so many reasons. It's not like I'm saying like, oh my god, you're corrupt. It's saying that it is, it's still coming from that side and you still favor it. It's very hard to explain this. I mean, all I'm saying is that if all I'm saying is your business, let's say your business make 100K a year, right? And opportunity comes to you, and that opportunity is like how you can scale your 100K a year business to like 10 million per year business. The only thing you need to do is that you need to bribe at least like 80 50K or like, let's say $1 million to someone to do that thing. You will do that. You will do that. You will do that. Yes, there will be people, there will be exceptions. There's always exceptions. There will be people who said, no, I don't want to bribe $1 million for $10 million. Obviously, give me $100 million. Maybe then I'll do that. Greed, obviously. You will do that. Let's say that's a corruption, right? That's, let's say, nepotism, right? You're like looking for the job, you don't have any job. You're like, fuck that shit, bro. You as a 45-year-old, let's assume this, you are like not even 45, let's say you are a 60-year-old male who has a young adult of 25 age of year, just finished his master's degree, can't find a job. He comes to you, dad, I'm looking for, do you know anyone who can hire someone? And you're like, absolutely, son, let me call my friend. Hi, my son is looking for a job, can you hire my son? And they were like, yeah, sure. Boom, that's nepotism. And it's okay to one extent. It's okay to one, to an extent. It's okay to one extent of corruption if it's benefiting someone, at least like a majority of the people, not like only just like small minority. That's okay. But still, is it really okay? Are we really challenging our morality? And this is what I'm saying, that as a human being, this is something that I learned. I think you will accept corruption, you will accept I'm not gonna say it's like happened to me. It's just, I think I sort of read somewhere, saw somewhere, maybe, I don't know. Trust me, bro. Source, trust me, bro. Anyway, so this is something that's coming. That's something that I learned. Another thing is this, that what's happening here. I do not know. Maybe we'll never know. I'll just do whatever that this is and upload it, hoping for a few likes, and some comments be like, bro is not putting any effort on his videos. Maybe I'm not, like, we'll see. So what's the plan in my 2026? No idea. The 2026 will be the personal achievement, and you might not see any videos on this channel till I graduate, and hopefully that's how it works, because I'm still figuring out. So once I've figured out, maybe I'll be back soon with the good content, obviously. But if I figure out before, obviously I'll just upload a video. But yeah, if I don't, then see you next year, 22nd of December. I don't know.